Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Jeff again on the Mindcrack server, and I'm about ready to head back to my base, but before we do so, I did notice something out here at the Christmas tree. I feel like a jerk. I didn't give anybody any gifts. It's okay. Most people didn't give me any gifts either. However, I did wander across. Let's get back to it. Somewhere out here I do have a gift. I believe it is a gift from Guude. Very appreciative of such things, especially since I didn't take the time to give anybody gifts, and I feel really bad. I feel really sad. Oh, there it is. I saw it right here. Yep, from Guude. Let's see what Guude got me. Oh, God. Whatever to do with this. Oh my lord. Let's take all this. What is 59 pieces? We are going to go. I don't need that, and I need one more spot in my inventory because I need this chest. I don't really need all that cobble either. Would somebody else be? This one is empty. Just Guude gave more. Here, you know what? We can even. No. You can have a full stack of cobble. Who did I even give that to? So blame TC. Just got some more gifts from Guude in case he needed some more cobble. I know he did not, but I will meet up with you guys shortly. We're gonna go have some fun with this. Actually, let me get some things together. I'll be back shortly. Alright, I have made my way over to Guude's original place. I'm actually not sure where he's hanging out nowadays, so I don't know if anybody will see this, but all I'm trying to do is give him back his gravel in the most appropriate way. If you guys don't know, he gave me gravel for a reason. In one of my episodes, I will try to find the link to the episode and let you guys know what episode it is in order to make the best. How am I going to do this? In order so you guys understand exactly what's going on here, I guess I'll build this out of. I'm going to make this quite obvious on what is supposed to happen here. This is not meant as a prank. It is more meant as a funny haha, because he gave me the gravel because in his original, or in season 2 of my LP, we had a prank war going on. We are the original founders of the prank war, and oh, that's not going to work. Crap. We're the original founders of the prank war. They started out very simplistic. My pranks were nowhere near as elaborate as the pranks that have come out onto this server and such since then. But the origination of prank wars was back from our last world, before many of the people who currently play were actually on the server. And I pranked Guude with something stupid and small and simple. He pranked me back with something a little bit better. I pranked him back with, it's kind of like funny haha, and it went on for a little while between him and I. And one of his major pranks that he did to me is he covered my entire house. He surrounded it in wool, completely in wool, and just had a sign on the side of it. Actually, it wasn't even a sign. He made it in a different colored wool, and it said "Burn Me" on the side. So as I burned it, it literally was 5 blocks high of gravel over my entire base. So when it burned, all the gravel came crashing down, and it was hilarious and phenomenal. And he gave me this gravel, and I figure I can give it back to him in a similar type of way. Let's make this more fun though. So if I make that the center, I really want one more piece wide. I don't have enough gravel to do, or enough wool to do such things, unfortunately. I didn't even think about it. I need more wool to get down. Let me just get some shears here. What I actually want is I need one more row this way. You know what? Let's go find this sheep. Let's get a little bit more wool. Oh, I didn't know that the sheep generation had a sound, or the wool had a sound to it. I don't have enough wool right now, but basically I'll make something simple that he can come through and burn, and he'll burn a wall up, and it will drop gravel around him. It will be very obvious, like I said, not a prank at all, but just showing him that I know what's going on. I know what he's doing here. So if I make the center, I need to... Let me just get an idea of how much more wool I'd actually need in order to... What the hell? That was weird. I think it was above... Oh, yeah, I guess there was a piece of gravel above me. That should have fallen. Oh, that's not what I wanted to drop. Ugh. So this is exactly what I want. This full of gravel. Oh, he's got more sheep over there. He's got plenty of sheep over there. That's not what I want at all, actually. But what we're gonna... that's... I will be back with you guys momentarily. Let me get the supplies. Let me get this thing built, and we'll come back just so you can see this. Me giving back the wool. Here we go. Burn me. Stand still. Waits. S3E059. If he stands here, gravel will not hit him. This is an open spot. It's, like I said, very, very obvious. You can see it from a mile away. But take your damn gravel back. Hee hee. No, I like that. That's a hilarious Christmas gift. But hopefully he'll come and actually burn this thing one day, and it'll burn up, and all the gravel will fall around him, and ha ha ha, he'll have a good laugh. That is the purpose. It is a long-standing, goes back to many, many, many episodes of mine ago. That means even more episodes of his ago. So I'll see you guys again momentarily. Alright guys, I'm back, and unfortunately this is a recap. I had recorded about 15 minutes, and funny, I was talking about upgrading computer hardware and how much better it made my system, and then my whole system crashed on me and I lost the last 15 minutes of recording. I don't know if that's related. I really hope it's not, but what I'm doing down here is I am revamping my witch trap so that witches can come down this way, go into the nether portal, which they currently do. I've already revamped a little bit of it, and it's, you guys have missed it because it's off camera. Or I can hit this switch, and instead they can come down here. There's a sign stopping that water after one block, and they will fall down to their demise. And the plan is to make this so that I can have a trap where the witches just fall, and then there's a hopper at the bottom that is collecting all their items. And I was going to do that for you guys and discuss some things, and unfortunately my game crashed. And anyways, we'll pick up and move on and hope it doesn't happen again. But basically what I was discussing was the fact that, oh jeez, I thought it was going to happen again, was the fact that I had talked to you guys before about building an HTPC, and I'm running really laggy. There we go. Okay, it seems to be a random lag. Building an HTPC, and in doing so, I have purchased a lot of parts. I've already talked to you guys about this before. I now have a case. I have a hard drive I am using from an old system of mine. It's a 1.5 terabyte hard drive. It should, I'm going to see how well that fulfills the need for a whole HTPC system. Plans on expandability in the future. I bought 8 gigs of RAM for it, but I decided instead of using the 8 gigs of RAM for it, I was going to replace this system the 8 gigs of, or the 4 gigs of RAM I have in here with the 8 gigs that this is not where I just dropped those guys to. Where did I just drop those guys to? Sorry, I got myself really confused. I just went down there and collected their goods. How am I missing this? Excuse me. Sorry about that. I hope you guys didn't hear that. It's open down here. So it's essentially going to be at, let me see. Negative 6400Z, a negative, or excuse me, a positive 1016X. So 1016 negative 6400. It's right down there. 1016 negative 6400. Come all the way to the bottom of this. No. There it is. Here it is. Okay, it's right here. So this is where they're going to eventually come down and die. I need like a fence post. And of course I came down here without any materials to make such things. So we're going to go back, because I know where it's at. I know it's here. I'll light this up a little bit on the way. But I'm using a, like I said, a 1.5 terabyte hard drive from my old system that I'm going to be potentially upgrading in the future. The only thing that scares me about that is it is a 5400 RPM drive as opposed to a 7200, and I hope that doesn't cause too much of a problem. I might find out very quickly that I need a faster hard drive in order to keep up with the demands of such things, but I'll find out this weekend when I actually have time to put the thing together, because I now have 99% of the pieces. I have 100% of the pieces I need to put it together in order to make a working system. In saying that, the main reason for upgrading, as I said before, is I use an old Xbox that is modified with the media center, like the original Xbox. I don't mean a 360, I mean an original Xbox with the media center, and it has been a fantastic media center. I've gone through a couple Xboxes throughout the years because they eventually start to like crash and die. Mine they're still working okay, but they're coming up on their last legs, and I can tell by the way that they're running and by the you know, the way that this has happened before. Oh my god, things are gonna come in here and kill me. That it's only a matter of time before it like goes, you know, kaput, and it's done, and it's no longer. That was great. Before it no longer is functioning. So I'm future-proofing and building an HTPC system with the intention of also making it a DVR. And to make it a DVR, you need special. I guess I didn't need all those, did I? Because I just need some fence post, I think. That's a ladder. Is that a fence or a gate? A fence. I only think I need that much because I want to say if I ooh if I replace this with a fence and then put water, how can I make this? Because I can't have the water for the mobs to fall into. I don't think. Will mobs die? And if I put a block of water, here. Have it flow this way. I don't think the mobs will die when they hit this, because I think they made one of the updates that you can fall into one block of water. The best way to test that is by actually jumping into one block of water and seeing what happens. I cannot get out of here. So let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? But basically, I have all the components together for it, except for the DVR functionality of it. So I did some research, and I was looking between the HD Home Run and the Xeon Infinity 4. I believe I'm saying that right. Either way, it's a cable card tuner for PCI Express slots that I'm going to put in this thing in order to get a 4-channel stream and make things wonderful. Oop. Sorry, I just restarted the recording just in case I lose the footage like I did before if my computer happens to crash, so that I actually have what I had. Because it seems that Fraps works in a way where it records everything great, but if you kind of corrupt the file in the middle, it's really pissed off. So hopefully I'll save some footage, but let's see if we die here before I do anything else. So they're going to come down. Yeah, so you can seamlessly fall onto one brick or one block of water now, and I thought that that was one of the updates that they had made, so I'm going to have to modify this a little bit. If I were to make it so they fall, I want a little platform below. Well, hi, Mr. Skeleton. I want to make it so if I... Nope, not like that. One lower than that. Well, we know they die in the fence post because one just came down and died and dropped absolutely nothing. Is that accurate? I'm not sure. So that I think if I make a platform like this, get back in here and then I'll fix things. If I make a platform such as this, so that they actually will fall and die. That sounds so harsh. I only mean it for the mobs. So they should come down. Close this whole thing off. There we go. They should come down here, hit this post and die. And I can put something like this so that anything that falls potentially in this little space, you know what? It's lived. It's gone through its life. Oh, you know what? No. I need to find my way out of here. Either way, I'll discuss this with you guys as I do this. So I ordered the 4-tuner cable card. PCI Express slot. After all my research, that's what I decided to go with. I don't know if that's the best decision or not. We're going to find out. It's the first build I've ever done on one of these things. So, you know, I'm okay with the choice as long as it works as expected. And I mean, this should be actually simplistic enough that I'm going to put that bench. That workbench is over here. To bring all the other stuff I need for that. No, I have enough to make it, except I need smooth stone. That's fine. We can make ourselves some smooth stone. Once I find out how my initial way was to get out of here. Is that going to be okay? Come down here, boom, boom. Hopper, chest. That should be actually perfect. Let's find out. So I ordered this card from Amazon. I order things from Amazon all the time. I do live in a very residential neighborhood, and it has often been a concern to me on what happens if they deliver me a product and, you know, they leave it on my front porch one day and somebody takes it. I've never had the issue before. However, yesterday my tuner card, I looked online, it was delivered. I was excited. I was very excited that it happened to come in. So I made it as much of a point to make sure I contacted Comcast, told them exactly what I was going to do, and told them I was going to need a cable card. The person on the other end of the line, it was very strange to me. I was very confused, and she goes, well, that requires an installation. We can't just send you a cable card without having an installation happen from, you know, from such things. We need to get a tech to your house to be able to do this. And I told her, I was like, wait, really? I don't understand. Why would you need a tech to come out to my house to install a cable card in the system? And she gave me this whole explanation on why they need it. I literally told her, I said, I don't believe that's necessary. I can install this myself. All I will need is help with the activation. And instantly they changed their tune, and she goes, oh, okay, if that's the case, good, you can go pick it up at your local Comcast and just call us when you need it activated. And I was like, that's weird. You're telling me 1 minute that it needs to be activated by a tech, needs to come out and install it in order to activate it, and you're telling me directly following that no, it's fine if I think I can do it myself. That's not going to be a problem. Was this not how you made it? Wait. Did I do that wrong? Ah, there we go. There we go. Hopper. Did you think of a hopper? So, if I put the hopper here, oh, it's going to flow over the hopper. Ooh, I was not anticipating it flowing over the hopper. I guess it's really not that big of a deal. I can... Oh no, I need block there and block there. Long story short, I went out to my cable company and got myself a cable card by just simply walking up and saying, I would like to get a cable card. And the guy was like, okay, here you go. Like, it was that easy. It was great. I was actually anticipating a lot of problems, but nope, got the cable card without a problem. Did that at lunch at work, went home from work, anticipating the PCI slot for my... Is that connected? Oops, wrong button. Put these in there. They seem to go into the hopper. Are they actually going into this chest? They're not going into this chest at all. Is this one too low? Do I need to... Can I actually get this thing back? Oh no, I got it back. I got it back. Okay. So, chest and hopper. Are those not connecting? I don't... Nothing's in the hopper. Throw a pick. Lots of picks in the hopper. I don't know why a bunch of picks is duplicated in the hopper. But I have a bunch of picks now. That's very strange. Obviously some sort of glitch. But that is not what I'm here to discover. I could easily just replicate a bunch of diamonds if I wanted to right now, apparently. But that is not what I'm here for. I am here to... get this hopper actually connected. And of course my little work in progress went this way. Oh, it fell down. Yeah, I've got a bunch of extra picks now. That's funny. I could so easily replicate like anything I wanted to. God, there's so many spiders around. I have to be very careful when I come out of here. So how about I just do... And I can't put this right on the chest, but I can, if I shift click the chest, that should be on the chest. There we go. There we go. I guess you have to shift click the chest in order to like combine the items or something like that. There we go. 7 pieces of gravel. This is essentially all I need for this, but yeah, that should work fine. That should work absolutely fine. We'll just go up here and chill out for a while. But so got my cable card, got all excited, got home. I can't get up these stairs. Got home. There's no package here for me. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. Look around everywhere that I possibly can. There is no package anywhere to be found. I relook at the website. Oh my god, what am I doing? I relook at the website. It had been delivered at like 11:05 that day, like right before my lunch period. And I keep looking at it, and I keep looking at it, and I keep looking around my house, and I'm like, okay, something's wrong here. So I call UPS. UPS is like, no, we show that package is delivered. And I'm like, I understand. That's the problem. That's why I'm contacting you, is because you're showing the package is delivered. You know, I don't know if they're going to fall down here or not. Because if I close this, it's seamless. If I open this, it is still a seamless draw this way. I'm going to have to wait for some witches to come and hope that they come in a reasonable time frame. But long story short, package was not here. UPS tells me I cannot have them trace it until I contact the shipper. The shipper has to be the one to initiate an investigation. And I was like, can't you just call the driver? I'm sure he's on the road still right now. I mean, it's only been a couple hours. He says, no, it has to, get started from the shipper. So I contact the shipper. I contact Amazon. Bought it through Amazon. And the Amazon customer service was hilarious, because the guy basically was like, yeah, it's showing the package is delivered. And I'm like, I understand, that's the problem. I never got it. And he's like, okay, let me investigate this for a little bit. Let me call UPS. I said, okay, go for it. Call UPS. Oh, you know what? We can do this in a... I guess this won't... This will prove to me whether it works or not. Whether this... oh no, it looks like they're going to go straight on down anyway. Oh no. Well, she's following me now. Ugh. Oh my god, can I not push you back? Oh, good god, I'm going to die. Get into the nether. My whole point of doing this was to come out here and actually block this like that. So it's going to force them down that hole. Whether they're going to actually go down the hole or not when I'm standing idle, I'm not sure. There's a bunch of them that are going down the hole. Okay, so they're falling. Man, there's a lot of witches that are coming through here. I like that. And so he said, okay, I'm going to start an investigation with UPS. Please hold on the line, unless you'd like to talk to UPS, and I'll bring you on. I said, no, I have no need to talk to UPS. I've already talked to them. And he says, are you sure you don't want to talk to UPS? Your package is missing. And I'm like, I already talked to them. There's no need for me to talk to them again. And he says, oh, that's the hopper. He says, okay. So he comes back and he goes, nice. He goes, they're saying they delivered that package. I said, yes, I understand. That is the problem. And he goes, but they're saying they delivered it at 11:05. And I said, yes, that is why I'm calling and lodging this complaint, because they said they delivered it, but I don't have it. Well, they left it at your front door. I said, I understand what they say. He goes, okay, I'll be right back. And he clicks over to the other line again. And he comes back and he's like, they said they delivered it. I'm like, I know, I understand. He started reading me all the tracking information off again, and I said, look, sir, I'm reading the exact same thing that you're reading right now. I understand, like, what they're telling you is what's in their system. I get that. It did not come to my house. I don't physically have it. And he goes, but they're saying they delivered it. Like, he couldn't get past the concept of, it says it's delivered, and I'm telling him I don't have it. And I said, that's the whole reason I'm, like, doing this in the first place, is because I don't physically have it with me anymore. Or at all. I never got the thing. So finally he comes back and he goes, oh, okay, I think I understand. What you're saying is that you were trying to get a package. It says it's delivered, and you don't have it. And I'm like, yes, that's what I've been trying to tell you for, like, the last 10 minutes. And he's like, okay, I will see what I can do. He's like, I can either get you a product resend, or I can get you a refund. And I said, I need the product, so go ahead and just resend the product, and we'll try to figure it out from there. And he said, okay. And he comes back a little bit later, and he goes, wonderful. And he goes, well, this wasn't shipped from Amazon. It's a third party. And I said, okay. And he goes, so I can't give you a product resend. He's like, I can't do that because it's not Amazon directly, it's a third party. And I said, okay, so what do we do? And he goes, well, I can give you a refund. Would you like a refund? And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you're telling me you can't resend the product. I don't have a product that we've just gone through. Like, it never has arrived to my house, even though it says it has. Whether it got stolen, that I don't know. Like, and I'm hoping not, because I don't want to think of the neighborhood that I have, that people are stealing stuff off my porch. It's possible. I will not put that past people, and I admitted that to him. Like, I wouldn't put that past people, because you just never know. And he's like, so do you want a refund then? And I'm thinking, like, what else would I get in this case? Of course I want a refund. No, it's okay. You did what you could do. I'll just be out $200 for this thing because, it wasn't sold by you. I don't know what he wanted me to say at this point. He seemed so flabbergasted that the package, for one, did not arrive. It's like he'd never heard of this before. Like, mistakes happen. I understand. Like, it's an inconvenience to a lot of people. Yeah, that sucks. But, mistakes happen. You gotta live with them. He couldn't get past that point, and then he, like, didn't know what to do because he's like, all I can do is give you a refund. Is that what you want? Well, of course that's what I want. What else do you expect that I'm gonna want out of this system? No, just say my money's gone and I'll buy it again. I mean, he ended up giving me a refund, which is great, and then I instantly turned around and repurchased the exact same item, so hopefully it shows, like, Amazon that I wasn't, like, lying, unless I really wanted 2 of these things, but I guess you could utilize 2 of them pretty well, and have, like, an 8-tuner system, which would be nice, but no, this is... I don't know. It was very strange to me, but unfortunately, because of that delay, I don't have my tuner card yet, so I can't put the whole build together. I actually don't have time to put it together yet, install the operating system and all that, and even to get everything else up and running. I plan on kind of making videos of just not the whole build, of just showing what I got putting it together really quick and then showing what my working product is afterwards, if that is like interesting to people in case they're interested in building an HTPC. Like I said, this is my first shot at it, so hopefully it works out well like I think it's going to work out, and hopefully it does everything I wanted to do, because it'd be really nice to replace these Xboxes as well as have a DVR out of the process. And on top of that, cable cards are free from Comcast if you just need one. They're free. I can get rid of this HD box I have here in my room and actually get it back and get $10 more a month off of our bill if I can get this thing up and functioning properly and working as my DVR system. So there's a lot of positives to doing this. It's just unfortunately delayed because of, because mistakes happen. I don't blame anybody. Like, it sucks because maybe the UPS driver delivered it to the wrong house. Maybe somebody stole it off my porch. I don't know. I probably never will know, unfortunately. But you know what? Things happen that way. You gotta, in the business world, you gotta, deal with that and move on. But anyways, I have revamped the Witch system so that now I can have a place to collect some things while I'm just like doing nothing up top and modifying inventory or whatnot. If more witches come, I really wanted more witches to come right now because I want to see, when I took out that wall, if they're going to go to the nether or if they're going to go down this hole. I'm not sure because of the whole stream effect of mobs swimming up and things like that. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. There is a lot of stuff happening right now with my channel and where my direction in the future. Don't worry, I'm not going to stop the direction that I'm going. It's just there's some things in the works right now that I'm going to kind of work out. I will bring you guys in on the details when everything gets kind of solidified and I figure things out more. But anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed this video.